Hello and welcome to this live. Today we are talking about a very important concept in eating psychology, and that is the way you eat mirrors how you show up in your business. This is such a wild concept because maybe for the first time you are looking at your eating experiences and eating practices in a way that is way deeper than how much you're eating or the calorie amount you're eating, or if you are self-sabotaging and whatnot. The way you're eating is telling you something about another area of your life, and through unbuckling and unraveling that, you get to be also working on that other area of your life where you can do better, where an issue is happening over there. So here's an example. A couple of days ago, I was on a one-to-one call with an amazing life coach for moms. She was expressing that she felt stuck in her or with her eating. She knows she can eat better. She knows she can be more consistent with her fitness, and she knows how to do it because she used to be committed. She used to be fully committed to her nutritional and physical health. She actually was a health coach before turning into a life coach. So she has all the experience, all the knowledge she needs to be on track, fully on track with this area of her life, but she wasn't. And then we got to dig deeper into it, and turns out she was feeling the same way in her business. She was also feeling stuck in her business. In her head, she's saying, I should be doing more. I should be going more on Instagram and serving my audience. I should be showing up more for my clients, more in my power and more consistent over there. And the amazing thing is that she has all the time she needs to be able to do all of these things. Time is not an issue for her. She has hours during the day to be able to do it, fulfill all of these things. And then after some more coaching, we came to the conclusion that she was in the freeze state. She was in the freeze state, and this was showing up in her business and through her eating experiences. And then we talked all about how to get out of this freeze nervous system state and what to do and whatnot. So we talked tools and strategies and whatnot. So for her, it shook her that there was a huge link between the two. Well, here's the thing. When you are not fully committed, or when you are not able to be fully committed with your health, so for example, you know you should be eating better, but you're not. You think you're self-sabotaging the whole time. One day you're eating perfectly and according to plan, and the other day you're not. One day you are reaching the calorie goal that you want, the other day you're not, and whatnot. So the thing is, you are approaching food in this way. Can you dig deeper and see if the same thing is happening in another area of your life? So this could be happening in your business. This could be happening in your family life, in your relationships, the way you talk to yourself, your mental space, where you are at mentally, emotionally, and physically. The way you eat reflects how you are showing up in the other areas of your life. So with that being said, the way to approach this is not to force yourself to go on a diet, is not to tell yourself you should do better. It's not through finding a new coach who will help you stay on track. You are superficially dealing with the way you are showing up with your eating, and you're not actually tapping into what is triggering this eating behavior. So as we mentioned, with the client the client experience I shared with you, she was feeling stuck in her business, and that's why she was stuck with her eating. So she could have forced herself to go on I don't know, a specific diet plan, to tell herself, to motivate herself for a day or two, but she will go back to the stuck way of eating, or a stuck way of approaching food, because the core issue is still there, and that is she feels stuck in her business. Now, other ways that you might be looking at the way you're eating as a reflection to your business is your stress eating behaviors. So for many of us, stress eating is part of our day. So if you are a person who goes in and out of the kitchen, eating or munching on food the whole time, you're snacking, you're mindlessly eating, you're drinking a lot of coffee, or the complete opposite, you are staying for long hours without food simply because you forgot to eat. You're not seeing, or you're not feeling the hunger cues. You're not in tune with your body so that you remember that you have to eat. So regardless of how stress eating is showing up in your day, this doesn't mean that you don't have willpower. You are not strong enough to stop stress eating. It's telling you that there is something happening in your business that is driving you to eat in this way. So one example would be, if you are stress eating, if you are continuously eating throughout your day, you are snacking a lot, you feel like you can't stop, you can't hold yourself from opening the fridge or opening the cupboards and eating whatever, look at your schedule. Look at how you are operating during your business day. Is everything written on a piece of paper? Are you organized? Can you see your tasks clearly? Or are you feeling overwhelmed by all of the things you have to accomplish today? You are feeling like or maybe you are multitasking, running from one thing to the other, finishing half of this, then jumping to the next thing because you're worried you might not be meeting that, and then you're doing part of it, and then you're jumping to something else, and you know how this goes. So if your schedule during your business day is not organized, you can't fully see your tasks, you might be eating in this way simply because the overwhelm you're feeling because of that stress that is coming from your business is driving you to eat. Your brain is like, oh my gosh, I am super overwhelmed. I need to get rid of this strong emotional sensation that I'm feeling in my body. Oh, wait, what is the best thing to do? Oh, it's food. Food gives comfort. Food relieves me from the emotions that I'm feeling. Okay, I'm eating, and then I'm eating, and then I'm eating some more, and then I'm eating, and then I'm eating, and I end up self-sabotaging in my business, in my health, and at the same time, I don't know what happened in my business. I don't know the tasks that I accomplished today. I am sleeping tonight feeling very disappointed in myself because I did not show up fully in my business. So the next time you stress eat, the next time you feel you have the strong urge to keep on eating and eating and eating in a fast and mindless way, ask yourself this question: what is happening in my business? Let's take this to another level. What is happening in the other areas of my life? What is happening here? What is happening here? What is happening in my relationships? What am I thinking of myself? What am I telling myself about who I am and how I'm showing up on a day-to-day basis? What situation or circumstance is happening in my business that is making me eat? So instead of telling yourself you have no willpower and that food is overtakes you and you just cannot stop, there's something wrong with you, dig deeper. Look for what is actually happening in your business, in your life, in the way you perceive yourself that is driving you to use food to release whatever is happening, or to avoid what is happening, or to detach from what is happening, or to soothe the emotions that you are feeling because of that. So another thing that, other than, for example, feeling very stressed because you don't have an organized schedule, another thing that would be happening in your business that is driving you to eat is, for example, you're feeling overwhelmed by a new experience you are having in your business. Or maybe, for example, I committed that I promised myself that I want to be more courageous in my business. I want to show up more live. I want to serve. I want to be myself more on social media because I want people to see who I am and to help as many people as I want. Awesome. This is great. Okay, now let's do it. The moment I want to hit play for to go live, I'm freaking out because going live is not comfortable, because going live is stressful. So the old me would have I don't know, exited the live, would have closed my phone and would have went to the kitchen and ate. And then after that, I would feel guilty because I did not meet the commitment that I promised myself to do. And adding to that, I ate something my body did not want. And then I felt the energy crash because of that. And then maybe I ended up eating mindlessly all day long because I did not fully sit with what is happening inside. Now, the present me would see that stress, would see what is triggering that stress in my brain and in my body, and I would tell it to sit down. I would tell it to stay on this shoulder. I see you, fear. I know you're real. I know you want to protect me. I know you think that going live might disappoint people, or I might feel rejected, or I might say something I'm not supposed to say, or whatever it is. I know that, but I chose to do this. I chose to commit to myself. I chose to take my business to the next level. And it's okay for me to feel the discomfort. It's okay for me to feel the fear. So what happened here is that I did not go and stress eat. I paused. I caught the stress eating urge, if it is there. And then I dealt with the stress itself. I dealt with what is happening in my business area that might have driven me to go and eat. And as I mentioned, if I did not see that stress as stress, and if it overtook me, is that a word? I don't know. If it overtook me, I would have ended up eating, and then the next day I want to show up live, I would still not know how to manage this stressful state I'm in that is telling me not to go live. And then day after day after day, I'm not moving forward in my business. So can you see how when you actually work on or catch your eating behavior and try to ask yourself, oh wait, where is it showing up? What is leading it? Oh, it's me worrying about going live. It's me fearing going live. Oh my goodness. Let me work on this area. Ta-da! I worked on healing with my stress eating, and at the same time, I worked on whatever limitation is showing up in my business and is limiting me from moving forward in my business. Another interesting thing that might show up when it comes to your eating and your business is if you feel like the day ended and all day you had nothing nourishing to eat, you simply forgot to eat, and then you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling drained, you're feeling like, oh my goodness, this is going to be my reality tomorrow as well. Okay, let's look out at how this is reflecting something about you. So if we go deeper, you get to ask yourself, if I am not taking care of myself, if I'm not taking care of my nourishment, and I'm forgetting to eat and I'm not seeing it as a priority, where else in my life I am not seeing, or I'm not prioritizing something important in my life? And for many entrepreneurs, that answer is, I'm not prioritizing my well-being. I'm putting my business first. I am spending all day there in my business. I'm putting so much energy and effort, maybe online, maybe with my clients, maybe with, I don't know, something new I'm launching or I'm running or whatever it is. And I'm forgetting to take care of my mental, my physical, my emotional health. So if you are a person who forgets to eat, It's okay. Are you forgetting to take care of yourself while taking care of your business, of your clients, of your family members, of your loved ones? How can you shift that? How can you start prioritizing your mental health, your physical health, your well-being? So instead of telling yourself, oh, I'm such a loser for not eating, or oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot for forgetting to eat. Who forgets to eat? I'm not a baby. I'm an adult, and maybe you are a person who has kids. How can I remember to feed my kids, but I forget to feed myself? What is wrong with me? So you might be thinking that way about yourself, but you shouldn't, because it's a pattern that is happening within you that simply needs to shift. And once you do, you will be in alignment with your nutrition. You will remember to eat because now you are aware of its importance and you know how to take care of yourself in that area. And then you know how to take care of yourself as a whole person, not just as a business owner. As a business owner, as a human being, as a mother, as someone who gives, who serves, you will become better at remembering to take care of yourself first before taking care of the other things in your life. So, can you see how the way you eat can actually mirror how you are showing up in the other areas of your life, in your business, in your family life, with your kids, with your husband, with your spouse, with your significant other, with your clients, and all of these things? Can you see how it's related? And can you see that working with changing and shifting your eating habits goes way beyond, oh my gosh, I should follow this and I should have more willpower and I should remember to, I don't know what. Can you see that it goes way deeper than that? And that the way you are eating is actually an indicator that something else is happening in that area of your life that is secretly interconnected with food, with the way you eat. I hope this was helpful. There are 2 ways we can actually work together. The first one is the free experience happening next week. It is a 3-day Telegram experience. It's a group chat where you come, you ask all of your questions related to your eating habits, to your energy, to your focus, how you are showing up in your business, and you are going to get coached on that. This is starting on Monday. If you want to be part of this, DM me up level. I would be honored to have you. The other way we can work together is the Healing with Stress Eating program. Now, this is an incredible program because it is joining 2 important things about you. The first one is your eating, and the second one is your business. Tell me one program that has the 2 together. There is none. So in this program, you are going to learn how to break the cycle of stress eating that is triggered by your business. And then you are going to learn how to manage that stress itself. Not through superficial methods of dealing with stress, but through scientifically proven methods that are related to eating psychology, and that eventually you will end up healing both, or learning how to deal with both stress eating and stress in your business. And therefore you will feel more of yourself in your business. You will start to see the results you want to see once you break this cycle of stress eating, and your business performance will go to a completely new level. Now, this is currently at $250. Next week, I'm officially launching it here on Instagram, and the price will go up to $299. So if you wanna purchase the program before the price goes up, this is your opportunity. DM me Stress Eating and you will purchase the program. I am more than happy for you to grab it, to start working with it, and to start doing all these shifts for you in terms of your health and your business. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.